Welcome everybody to our very first coffee break with the Yes Group. We're very excited to have you join us today. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're going to be doing here today's session and on ongoing sessions. First of all, we'd like to invite you to grab a cup of coffee. And for the next 15 minutes, we're going to talk to you about some innovative products that are out there. In future sessions, we'll talk about concepts and just really an opportunity to connect with our customers in this very strange time that we're in. So just a little bit of information about the sessions. There's a chat box here that we will be addressing any comments and questions at the end of the session for those of you who can hang out a little bit longer than 15 minutes with us. And then you also can share this video with any of your coworkers or clients in the future. And then be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then also like us on Facebook, and we'll keep you posted on any future sessions that we have coming up. So during this time of COVID, as a manufacturer representative of food service equipment, we receive a lot of questions on touchless products recently, which is understandable. And one of our manufacturers, CFS Brands, now owns Sanjamar, and Sanjamar, of course, is one of the leading manufacturers of food safety. And they have touchless soap dispensers, sanitizing dispensers, and towel dispensers that we all have available to share with our customers. Another manufacturer that we represent is Scotsman Ice Machines, and they also have touchless products available, so we can help you with that if any of you are in need of that. And then Cornelius is a company that is known for their juice and soda dispensing, and they are working on a touchless valve that you can retrofit to your current product, and that is hopefully going to be available sometime in January. So one of our newest manufacturers that we're going to be talking about today is called Server Products, and we will be inviting a guest to talk about Server Products. And a lot of you might know of Server Products already. For any of, it's a 70-year-old company just north of Milwaukee, and many of you might recognize one of their very first products. The founder invented many, many years ago the first butter warmer that you see in movie theaters. And then for all of you out there like myself who have worked in restaurants and maybe built a hot fudge sundae at some point, you probably dispensed that hot fudge out of a hot fudge warmer, a stainless steel hot fudge warmer that they've had in the marketplace for a number of years. They have expanded their line and do business with many QSRs and leading chains in the country. So we're very excited to welcome Jason Schultz, who is the business development manager. Welcome, Jason.
Hey, Margene, and thank you for having me for the first ever coffee break. And I got to show my cup here because I'm drinking my coffee right now with the Yes Group. I'm very excited to be here to be able to share information about our new products and kind of like where we're going in the future. So thank you again for having me.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you're going to be talking to us today about a new touchless dispensing system that you've come up with. You have a long history of developing innovative products. Tell me a little bit about how your team came up with this idea.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to share with you, some of the server's history is deeply rooted in developing solutions that we have identified, of course, in this ever-changing world, this big COVID world that we're in right now. For example, a few years ago, we developed something called the Conservael Utensil Holder. And what that does, it holds ice cream scoops, like frothing spoons, knives, and other repetitive use utensils in 140-degree Fahrenheit water without the need for that constant stream of hot water, similar to like those old-fashioned dipper wells required, where that water was just constantly going. So this product that we developed, the Conservael, has prevented millions of gallons of water to unnecessarily be heated and sent to the drain. So take, for instance, a large national chain that we do business with, headquartered out west on the West Coast, where conservancy of water is a high priority, uses the Conservael. So that's just one of the areas where we came up with a solution.
That's fantastic. It sounds like your company is really innovative and really all about the customer and helping the customer solve problems. So really excited to hear a little bit more about the new touchless dispensing system.
Yeah, definitely.
How does it work?
Yeah, in the early stages of the pandemic, our team quickly saw that a condiment pumps were a touch point that may provide discomfort to guests, to customers, and the guests that use those facilities. We began to see many of our clients turn back to single portion prepackaged condiments, which has a negative impact on their margin. So, seeing the need to provide our customers with a sanitary option, what we did is we quickly jumped on the project of touchless. We based the Touchless Express, which you're looking at right here, right now, around our proven express pump technology that our customers are already comfortable with.
That's great. How does it work? Is it electric?
Yeah, the technology, it is electric. The technology that servers incorporated into the Express unit is a sensor that you wave your hand in front of to detect. It detects that user's hand, and it dispenses up to about, anywhere from up to 1 ounce of their favorite sauce. No calibration is needed. Just plug it into a standard outlet, similar to like plugging in a lamp for like your reading lamp. And the Express unit can dispense thin products like hot sauces to, of course, like ketchup, mayo, and even those thicker sauces like the relish.
That's fantastic. Also, it looks like it's a countertop unit. Is that correct?
Yeah, so we offer a couple different variations. We have a drop-in unit or a countertop unit. So, and we can even brand the unit if the customer chooses, put in that special brand of your company logo on that unit. So that single countertop and drop-in units, we have them dispensing from a 1.5 gallon pouch with a 16 millimeter fitment, which is kind of like that universal type fitment. Or we have that single countertop direct pour unit. So that allows your guests to safely enjoy like those house signature sauces.
Yeah, it looks like you've really figured out the safety benefit here. I'm just wondering a little bit about portioning. How does it portion? And is there a savings to be had?
Yeah, so the unit will dispense up to 1 ounce, but various portions can be dispensed by removing your hand before the dispensing cycle is complete. So everyone knows that portion packets are very expensive, and that's where we've seen a lot of, companies go to. And this slide here shows the cost savings of packets versus pouched. Generally, what you're going to see is about 7 cents to 12 cents savings per ounce of pouched versus packets. So let's just use, like on a typical day, 100 customers come into your restaurant for 7 days a week. We will use a 7 cents cost savings. So we'll take the lowest one. That's like $49 a week that could potentially be saved. You could have a unit paid for within less than 25 days. What this also does is it reduces the packaging waste from packets, along with reduces risk of cross-contamination from staff handing out the packets when they're digging in there, grabbing the packets in, and throwing in the bag.
That's wonderful. And if anyone would like to have or to purchase one of these units, they can just reach out to the Yes Group and we can help you out with that. The product can be purchased through any one of your dealers. Is that correct?
That's 100% correct. By all means, contact the Yes Group. I'm sure what they'll do is they'll put our website up there too. You can contact us, and we would be more than happy to direct you to, the proper dealer.
Okay. Well, let's see if there are any questions or comments. All right. Well, we're going to move on then. I think we have a quiet group here with a short week. So, Jason, you wanted to also tell us a little bit about another product that you have, another product innovation that you've come up with.
Yeah, and that was a thing, it was like a lot of us, companies out there. I mean, it's just not us manufacturers, but everybody had to kind of figure out, okay, what next? What can I do during this time? So what we did, as you see here, this picture shown, we took one of our standard BP pumps and we modified it to dispense an eighth or a 16th of an ounce. So we all know the gallon, of the sanitizer, very expensive, around $55. And generally, the popular one was the plastic disposable pump that went on top of it. And that dispensed generally, about that ounce to half ounce. So with that gallon, that half ounce to 1 ounce, you get about 100 dispenses. So that's like $42.97, roughly in there. Now with our BP pump and the modification that we made to it to dispense, that eighth of an ounce per 100 dispenses, that's $5.37. So you're looking at a $37 cost savings between that 1 ounce to half ounce to that eighth of an ounce. And we all know that 1 ounce that you get in your hand, it's a lot of liquid that you have in your hand.
Right.
So this right here, this pump right here, is reusable. And like those plastic pumps, you always, they would break, quite frequently. But this right here is sturdy, durable, and it'll last for a long time. And it would be paid for itself with 1 gallon of sanitizer.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for that information. Thank you for just being such an innovative company and really helping to solve a lot of the problems that our customers are dealing with right now. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jason.
Yeah, no, thank you. And, the last item here, we're talking about, the innovation for the future. And that's kind of like the hallmark of server products. It's kind of like the passion that drives us.
Yes.
The result is intuitive, intelligent, and integrated smallwares that we're associated with that helps the customer enhance safety and efficiency. And this is the key part, is all while saving time and labor. So the technology that is up on the screen right now, that is something that you'll be seeing in 2021, somewhere in the middle is, Q2, Q3, and that's our smarters, touchless, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, IoT-enabled technology that we're incorporating into the ever-changing world.
That's great. That is so fantastic. So thank you so much for joining us today, Jason. And you have a wonderful day. And for all of you out there watching, thank you for joining us for our very first coffee break with the Yes Group. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube site so that you can see future sessions. And then also connect with us on Facebook. And so with that, we'll say goodbye and thank you again, Jason.
Great. Thank you so much again for having me for the first ever coffee break with the Yes Group. And feel free to contact the Yes Group or Server Products, and we will line you up with the correct dispenser.
Thank you.
You bet. Take care.
Take care.